What's up, y'all? It's Poppin' It's D. About to react to this Abba and Preach vid titled TikToker calls her dad a deadbeat, but he responds claiming he gave her mom millions. I need to see this because I saw this TikTok of this girl talking about how her dad was like a break dancer and he left her and her mom when she was little and he went on to pursue his breakdancing career. And I was like, what? It was so random, but it like went viral or whatever, and it was wow. She definitely made him out to be a deadbeat, but he's coming back like, I've been supporting y'all and giving y'all millions, so the mama just been keeping the money and not saying nothing? I'm confused, but yeah, we need to get into this. Let's watch.
What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be funny. I'll go first. My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us and then pursued amateur breakdancing. And he got...
I did think it was random. I was like, what? And she said he got really good at it. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. Hey, listen, I support people looking for their passion.
No, the comments on this video were funny too, because people were sharing their own stories that were like traumatic, but they were still funny.
Breakdancing is a wild thing to want to abandon your family for, if this is true.
At 40-something.
My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us.
Okay, so let's just assume. Let's be generous. Let's say he's late 20s.
30s.
Late 20s. 4 kids, you can definitely do that in your early 20s. So, and then he abandoned them when she was 4. So let's say 28. Let's be generous. Breakdancers don't make no money. I know even the top dudes make like low 6 figures. And that's for like 10, 15 of them. There's not, and if you want to know how we know this, both of us are very good in the street dancing, in terms of dancing, okay? In terms of he's emceed events, won battles.
I didn't figure they made a lot of money, but
I mean, at least if you would have gone to do some kind of thing that's really profitable, I could have maybe breakdancing.
He like blew up, like he became like a D-list celebrity status, like viral breakdancer. He became like the oldest actively competing breakdancer in the world. Then he got on Good Morning America and talk shows, and Washington Post wrote about him, and he went super viral, and he did all these interviews, and he danced with Paula Abdul. And here, I'll show you.
See, take a look at this 16-year-old breakdancer. Yes, 16 years old.
Yeah, he's in my 20s. I'm like, he's doing this now.
That's Ben Hart. He's competing at a breakdancing competition in Philadelphia, and he may not have won, but I tell you what, he is winning over a lot of people on the internet. Yes. He really is. Yep, he's winning over a lot of people on the internet.
This guy wouldn't pay my medical bills.
And she started this. This is music, nah.
Damn it, he's good. He should not be able to move his body like that. It's like impossible. It's beautiful. Hey, Dad.
I thought her video was
like custody or anything. Like he just like left 4 kids to do that. He may not have paid for some of my medical bills growing up.
She wearing a shirt.
She wearing a shirt with this nigga.
He did give me this breakdancing merchandise.
That was hilarious.
I just done it.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's cold. Not colder than his jacket, but cold nonetheless. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. That's why I love this video already.
I'm disappointed. That's what I'm feeling right now.
This is one of the best movies I've seen. This is better than a Jordan Peele movie. I want to keep going. Let's go.
You know, I'll get texts like this. Happy birthday.
Oh, he was like, is it your birthday today?
To his breakdancing videos.
Yeah, he got to explain that text. That text is wild.
Is it your birthday? Birthday? Here's a link.
Right.
He makes a response. I don't know what the response is, so let's find out.
Okay, I wake up at 6 a.m. to do some work. I get my coffee. I sit down. I open my computer. And what am I greeted with? Well, hundreds of comments calling me a deadbeat dad, a child abandoner, and all manner of other insults. So I think, what's this all about? Well, after a few minutes of investigation,
why does he sound like he can narrate a cartoon or something? What's this all about? Is that Bitcoin in your shirt? Oh, man's is living large.
Daughter,
Bitcoin
has made a video about me. She's a screenwriter in Hollywood.
This feels like all the TV programs I used to watch. So, kids.
I just said that. Yo, my powers today is crazy. Watch all the videos today. I'll put all the ones I recorded today up today. Watch them. My powers is activated today. Listen.
To the pool today. Oh, you're gonna walk through the neighborhood and take the sidewalk and then just
I'm gonna
climb
stop explaining my
tree.
power. Something is there, yo.
Make sure you avoid the bad guys. All right.
Okay, Mr. Deadbeat. All right.
I don't know why he has
Not
that
Mr.
deep
Deadbeat.
voice.
Some of her videos get millions of views. And this video has tens of millions of views.
It went
1
viral.
million likes, 20,000 comments, 40,000 bookmarks, 30,000 reposts. It's just insane. So I thought I'd better watch this video. And frankly, I was pretty chagrined by what I heard, to say
Why
the
is he
least.
talking like
To
this?
say the least.
Shut the fuck
And the
up.
next thing that happened will surprise you.
Well, I guess many people would probably say
Dragon Ball Z recap
he sounds
next
like
time on
that.
Dragon Ball Z. To say the least, I was disappointed. To my chagrin, my daughter was bad-mouthing me.
Right.
It made me feel sad.
I can't take him seriously.
Yeah, he trolling.
The more I
In a
watch
fucking
this
way.
video, the more I like it. Well, I like about 98% of it. However, I do need to correct a few statements in the video. Okay, in many ways I love this video.
better have some
And
receipts.
of course, I love my
Baldy.
daughter Maddie. And we get along great. At
You
least
love her, but you didn't know it was her birthday? Explain.
I think we do. But a few corrections are in order, or at least a few things that need to be put in context. First, I can see that as a 5-year-old, Maddie would see her dad as having abandoned the family. One day I was living there, the next day I wasn't.
You
And
say you
that
got
will
kicked
look
out?
like abandonment to a child. But married couples do get divorced about half the time in America. And I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois. We just weren't living under the same roof. Now,
you go see
about
this little
not
girl?
paying medical bills, that's just not correct. Here was the financial arrangement of the divorce. Maddie's mom, my ex-wife, got $2 million at the get-go. Out of the gate, a lump sum payment.
Hey,
receipt.
yo,
We need
this is
receipt.
way
That
better
is
than
a
Jordan
wild
Peele's
claim.
movies. I didn't see that shit coming. Okay, you know what? I take back
$2
everything.
million as a lump sum?
I take back everything. I was
back.
wrong.
Why would
I was wrong.
So because he said that, you just automatically believe in it? Okay.
I am so sorry.
Yo,
She showed a
I
text
said
message
this
at
man
least.
was a fool for going to pursue breakdancing, so he was gonna struggle. Not realize this
This
man
man-
was already a made man. He was wanting to start enjoying his life. And if that's the case,
Bye.
I take back everything I said,
Bye.
and I'm sorry.
I was a troll.
Fed up.
It looks like Mama was about mouthing the dad.
Because personally, the only people I know who pursue breakdance seriously are poor people. So this is a first for me. I've never heard of somebody with millions in the bank doing that. Okay. I take back what I said. Let's
$2
move on.
million.
Why would you take
Plus,
that
I was
back?
paying her $18,000 per month in child support and alimony.
Show us.
This was later reduced to $12,000 per month. And of course, I paid health insurance and out-of-pocket medical costs. I also put $600,000 into the kids' college fund. In all, I paid out about $5 million to my ex-wife to cover costs for her and the kids. And this is in 2005 dollars. So add 50% to account for inflation.
And just to be clear, you could definitely be a deadbeat and still pay child support. Because when you pay child support, let's be clear, that's court ordered. You have to do that. They're taking your money. They're making you like provide for your kids financially. So let's not act like there aren't deadbeats who are on child support. I know a lot. All right. Well, my family members. Anyway. So whatever. Were you in this girl's life? But she did say you wasn't paying the medical bills though. So I don't know who to believe. But y'all need to provide some type of receipt.
In other words, I was not a deadbeat dad at all. And by the way, Maddie did not say that in her video. But a lot of the comments assume that and say that.
That's
Now,
a
of course, there
deadbeat
was no
brother,
way for
if
Maddie
you
to
got
know how
wrong.
much I was paying because she was a kid. This wasn't something I talked about. Also, remember that I was living 1 mile down the road from the kids in LaGrange, Illinois. Sidewalks all the way. An easy walk or bike ride. I saw the kids all the time. No abandonment, just a divorce. Was I
All
at
the
fault in the
time?
divorce? Yeah, I would say it was about 70% at fault. I own that. Maddie's mom and I were really not compatible in many ways. We were compatible in some ways, but not in other ways. Do I regret marrying Maddie's mom? No, absolutely not. If I had not married Maddie's
Something's
mom,
off.
Maddie and her 3 siblings would not have been born. They would not have existed. The kids have turned out great.
If you were in her life and she turned out great, why is she blasting you on the internet? People don't just make shit up just out the fucking blue. Did
Maddie
she?
graduated from Northwestern University and is a screenwriter.
She replies, period.
Maddie's older sister Tori is a partner at a hedge fund on Wall Street, and she's getting rich. Maddie's younger sister Olivia just graduated from college and is teaching English to first graders in Thailand. Her older brother Peter is getting a master's degree in psychology. I get along great with all my kids, including Maddie.
That don't make
I
sense.
think I do.
Apparently not.
So the kids are doing just fine
That
despite
makes zero
Dad's many
sense.
shortcomings. One other slight correction, which I hesitate to even bring up, because I love the way Maddie did this in her video. I did not abandon the family for breakdancing. I have a career. I'm in the advertising business, built an ad agency. That's how I was able to afford to pay Maddie's mom $5 million. Maddie's
And that might very well be true. Sorry, this is my pause. Let me pause a lot. That might be true what he's saying, but something is just off with his story because it's like, again, no child is about to blast you online for no reason when y'all have a good relationship and just make up all those lies. Like something is just off. So that's what's making me side-eye him. But let's
2004 and divorced in 2005. I took up breakdancing entirely by accident in 2012 as a way to get in shape at the age of 54.
Again,
Hey, my
I
bad.
stand corrected.
My bad.
I owe this man
My
a dozen about
Wow, we
What
fought
about
about that.
But to be fair, I did say I don't know the whole story, so it might change when I hear it.
Doesn't matter.
But it is
Yeah,
crazy.
you don't-
When
you
watch
still
one
know the whole
video,
story.
from a perspective, you're like, oh, this changes everything.
I then just kept doing it.
Y'all goofy.
I'm now age 66. Now, some of you might be wondering, can he still breakdance at age 66? Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, hell no. This man said, all right, now that I just clapped everybody with these receipts, I want to see me break dance.
I'm not mad at it. You know
what receipts? Do y'all know what receipts are? He provided no receipts at all.
A minute of it.
Yep, because I watch break dance.
And again, I keep the same energy for men and women, okay, before we get into that stupid shit, because I know that this is the type of audience that when I react to his videos, it attracts the incels, okay? I said the same shit about Monique. When her son came out and blasted her and she came with her response, I'm like, something ain't sounding right. You are sounding like a deadbeat. So let's be fucking clear. My only point is that kids are not about to just trash their parents for no reason. Nobody does that. It's not a fucking thing. All right, I mean, sure, you can argue some people may, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not getting that vibe from her that she's just crazy mentally and everything is going perfect and she just wanted to lie and make this TikTok. Like, it's just not giving that. So his story is just sounding suspicious. So for Abba and Preach to be like, oh, okay, oh, this clears up everything. He came with receipts. Oh, now I changed my mind. Sorry, I'm on the dad side now. What? What type of observation is that? That's a very weird take from them, given what we just saw. But
Let's
okay.
see how the old man does.
Boy, we don't want to see this bullshit. But yes, that's why I said, oh, he got on a Bitcoin shirt, and then look, he got Bitcoin in the back. He is a believer. Period. All right, child. Let's mute this. I don't trust this music. So yeah, he might be telling the truth about having millions and giving money. There might be a disconnect. Maybe the mama is shady, and you know the fucking kids just didn't
They can
know.
pick that shit up at 55. Hey, you know what? Kudos to you. Whatever you do for your health to get there, if it's dancing, it's
Let's
breakdancing,
get
that's
to
show love. I
Maddie's
thought this man went out to be a
response.
professional, but he's just doing it as an intro, enjoys it, and I love that. And I encourage everybody. If anybody's learning to dance, whether they're good
Why
or
are they
not,
just jumping on his side?
you want
This
to
is
be professional.
weird.
That's a different discussion. You have to have more serious talks because you want to make a living from it, and it's very hard to make a professional living from dance. So then you have to be more critical. Anybody's trying to learn, I don't care how good you are, how bad you are, I always encourage it. So I think it's really beautiful to see.
And you know what? I'm sorry, I keep pausing. Out of hearing both of their fucking videos, you know who sounds more off in the head to me? The fucking daddy, okay? The way he's talking. And what I did was, something's off. So if I'm listening to both of their stories, who sounds like they are the most sane? It sounds like the daughter. So that's why I'm also more inclined to believe what she said. And she also had a receipt of some sort. And it's not reflecting that they had this great relationship when he forgot her birthday. That's what the text said, right? Like, oh, I lost track of the day. It wasn't your birthday. Like, it was something about her birthday. So it's like, y'all close, but you didn't know her birthday?
I'm telling you right now,
And she didn't even respond. So it was like clear that there's an issue there.
all the moves that he's pulling off are difficult. They're not easy. So,
What the fuck they gotta do anything?
Yes.
I can't stand deadbeats, by the way.
She started dancing house dance.
I've had the same energy from Monique.
When she started, was 52 or 63, and then she used to go to all the teachers knew about her because she was there. As a matter of fact, when we did our first show, our first comedy show, she was there, right on the side.
How old is Leslie?
Huh?
How old is Leslie?
My God.
She gotta be 70, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't like deadbeats. And I've never had a deadbeat parent, let's be clear. Let's get that out the fucking way. My dad is still very actively in my goddamn life. And my parents were married. But I've just seen the effects of how being a deadbeat parent, I've seen the effects that it have on people. And it's just fucked up having a kid and like.
That it's never too late to start breakdancing. I started when I was age 54.
All right, where's Maddie?
So there's really no excuse for anyone not to be breakdancing. So the bottom line is this. At first, I really did not like Maddie's video
Where are your
at all.
receipts,
But I was biased by all the negative comments that I was greeted with at 6 a.m. in the morning in my social media feed. But the more I watch the video, the more I like it. And her video certainly is true from her perspective, even though a few details are off. No doubt because of what she heard from her mom. And I do think it's a great storyline that a 54-year-old dude left his family to pursue breakdancing, even if not quite true, factually. But perhaps it speaks to a bigger truth, a truth that is really truer than the actual facts of the matter. This could be a very funny movie plot. So maybe Maddie will make this movie about her 66-year-old breakdancing dad.
Daddy knows what the fuck he's doing.
Didn't I tell you?
Daddy works in marketing.
What did I say?
And it could be a plot.
How long? Because she's a screenwriter, Maddie is.
Yeah.
And what did I say? You said, well, this is better than a Jordan Peele movie. And I also say this. Despite the fact that his daughter was very complimentary of his dance, and she was like, this guy's really talented, all this other stuff. She showed him love. I like that in his response, he did nothing but try to protect her as much as possible. While still explaining the things and giving the context, he never excoriated her. And I actually really dislike it when I see family members going after each other and saying all this stuff, especially if they're supposed to be tight. So this was a nice turn. I like this video.
This guy is smart.
As I scroll through the 12,000 comments on Maddie's video, I really like most of them. Some are hilarious. Here are a few I'll read at random. This one is from someone named Ro, and she says, my mom abandoned me as a kid to join a Renaissance fair across the country.
It's so random. People were saying.
Hey, yo.
This is from Diane. In foster care mandated therapy, the therapist told me I had abandonment issues, and then stopped showing up to the sessions.
I'm not gonna abandon you too.
When
Bye.
my grandma passed away, my grandpa moved into a senior's home, met another woman, and brought her as a date to the funeral. Here's someone who says, a video of my dad was featured in an episode of World's Dumbest Criminals. I love you, Maddie. You are very creative and talented. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Now, I'm going to say this, prove me wrong. I want to see if she has a response.
I'm recording a quick response to all this. I'll probably delete this in the morning because I don't actually have bad will. I posted my video because it's a very funny story. It's very silly. I like to laugh at my trauma instead of being super sad about it. But I know my dad posted a 10-minute video or whatever being my daughter's lying, we have a great relationship, I have a great relationship with all my kids. That's just objectively not true. Guys, we're all freaking out about this in my family group chat right now. We're being he's so unhinged and delusional. We don't know if he actually believes his own narrative or if he's lying on purpose.
He seems unhinged.
He's just a weird guy. He said he lived down the street from us. That's not true. Or if he did, it was only for a few months maybe. But actually for most of my childhood, he lived in Florida with his new wife. Basically
Man, I don't know what to think anymore. You know what?
Who seems the most unhinged, guys? Let's use common sense. Let's go based on the facts. Let's go based on her text message that she showed. Let's go based on that. He I forgot. When was your birthday? I don't know. Anyway, here's a link. Let me breakdance. Let's use that. And let's pay attention to both of their behaviors. And let's try to determine. I'm not saying I'm completely on her fucking side either. I don't fucking know her. I don't know these people. So she might be lying about some shit too. It's very possible. But if I'm more inclined to believe one side, I believe her. And again, people do not just come out and blast their parents for no reason. Hello? And just lied. They not in my life and they abandoned me. But we about to go hang out right now actually. We about to go to dinner because we so close. What? And now I don't know what to believe. What? What are y'all talking about?
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Hey, I don't know what to think.
I'm gonna say this. Not my clown, not my circus. I'm gonna leave it alone. Stop being people.
I pay for a ticket to the circus. I want to know. I want to know why the bitch with the knives is fucking the dude who does the flamethrower. I want to know why that monkey is pregnant, and I want to know why you are on the trapeze, but you have one leg. I want to know all these things. I want to know what happened.
Is he lying? Did it leave you, or was the money there?
Well, yes, I want to.
If the money was there,
please play.
Let's see what she says.
I don't want to get into this. Like, again, like, my video was basically, like, sanitizing the situation and, like, poking fun at the lightest parts of that childhood trauma. But obviously, in real life, it was a lot more, like, complicated and traumatic. And it was really hard. He left us, immediately married another woman. We didn't hear from him for years. And then he would visit every few months, and we'd go out to dinner. But, like, he truly had no hand in raising us at all. We don't speak with any sort of regularity. He doesn't know when my birthday is. Like, you guys
you showed that.
He gave us some money growing up. I honestly don't know the nitty-gritty of the financial situation. I really, really don't.
Makes sense.
But I do know that several times I've asked him for financial help with medical expenses, like, especially, like, in college, and he wouldn't help me. So that's what I was referring to in my video when I was like, he wouldn't pay some of my medical bills. I'll probably delete this in the morning, but I'm, 2 hard kombuchas in, and so I feel the need to kind of defend me and my family's, like, POV. Bottom line is, this guy was a completely absent father. He's like, I was just a bike ride away from those kids, and it's like, not once did any of us ever take a bike ride to his house. I don't think I've ever been in his house ever. So this whole thing is so bizarre. Like, I'm so surprised that he responded to my video, because I'm just like, damn, I could have actually made you seem like way worse than I made you seem. Like, in my video, I just made you seem like such a whimsical, funny guy. Like, but in real life, it was actually a lot darker. So I'm so surprised that he responded to it, and it's obviously kind of hurtful and weird. But again, we don't really have a relationship, so.
Okay. All right.
Common sense, people. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What are we talking about? Am I in a Twilight Zone?
Situations, it's a bit of both. Do I think this guy was a bit of a weirdo? He's probably very absent in a lot of ways. Absolutely. Do I think he financially provided for his family? Absolutely.
Why would you say absolutely with no proof? You don't know this white man. What are we talking about? Absolutely. If you said it's possible, then sure. But absolutely, come on.
Yeah. I mean, a $2 million settlement for a divorce.
That's what he said. You don't know how delusional dude is.
I mean, maybe he's making that up. But
Thank you, Preach.
Fair. And I think that's something you could just have receipts for. And that's not something that you can
Exactly.
Well, I came to him.
And he had no receipts.
I can understand that if you gave $5 million in total. You saying that you're paying for the medical bill. If you're dealing financially with the mom and the kid comes with bills, I'm gonna be like, go see your mom with that shit. Absolutely. You're gonna see denial, but I said like I already paid, so you $2 million.
Yeah, I can see that part.
That's the marriage. That's the settlement they came to. It is what it is. My thing on the outside looking in is, one of the daughters is some hedge fund person. Everyone's going to college for masters and stuff like that. He got to be paying for some of that. So that money must have come from somewhere, and clearly he missed the paying it. Those kids are very well off in terms of what they got financially. They broke.
Are
so
y'all
just leave them destitute financially inept? And I don't think you even could.
Or mama's
because he's making so much money with his company. They divorced after having multiple kids.
You can still be a fucking deadbeat and not be present and be an absent father. Actually, I don't even use the term deadbeat because she didn't even use that term. She did not use that term. Other people were using that term. She just said that he abandoned them, which is that's the definition. If he just left them and got another wife and moved to a different state, and she said she saw him like every few months, that's not a present father. And she confirmed that he was not present in our lives like that. That is an absent father. That is abandonment. Hello, it's not complete abandonment and he didn't see her at all, but it's a form of abandonment for sure. If you're saying, I barely see him every once in a while, and he moved to a different state. That's abandonment. So why are we bringing up finances? Maybe he did provide for her through child support and she just didn't know the specifics because obviously she's a child. Maybe the mom was kind of shady and keeping that under wraps. But it's why do you need to disclose that to your kid and be like, oh, your daddy giving child support every month? I don't fucking know. I don't have kids. But that's irrelevant. Him paying money. She didn't even mention money. Well, she did mention the medical bills thing, which again, that could be a misunderstanding because what Preach said very valid, that maybe she reached out and he was like, oh, talk to your mama, and she thinking oh damn, he not trying to help me, but in his head he I'll pay child support every month, have your mom pay for it, so that makes sense. But why are we acting he's a great dad, he was paying child support? What the fuck they gotta do with anything?
Very involved, just maybe not to the degree that she would like. No, but look.
What? Wait.
They get money. This is not my opinion. That's just how the court systems work.
According to the settle that you would have been
right. So financially, he was definitely very involved, just maybe not to the degree that she would like. No, but look, what I wanted to say is essentially this: we don't know the ins and outs of that family dynamic. We'll never know because we don't have the nuances.
Wow, this is
We're
so
watching
biased.
this messy thing play off online, and everyone's interjecting with their own familiar experience and their own perspective, not knowing all the details. Generally, in these kinds of breakdowns in family, generally two people are very much at fault. Two parties are very much at fault. And considering I just don't think there's a real place where you can publicly out and name and put your father's name out there and do that and not think it's going to be negative for him. Her saying I could have done so much worse. Man, considering the amount of hate comments this man probably got because of your video, I don't know how much worse you can really make it out.
What? Bye. I gotta head out. Their video is hella biased. Y'all want to talk about being biased? That's very biased. It's obvious this man is off in Like, he don't even seem like he's there all the way, all right? Something is definitely off, okay? And she even said, like, yeah, he's very, like, bizarre, and this whole situation is bizarre. I'm more inclined to believe her. A, she came with a receipt that shows that he doesn't even know her fucking birthday, bro. Like, that is wild. This is your daughter. And you, like, are confused about the date. And then she didn't respond, which tells me that the relationship is not good. She didn't even say thank you. She didn't say shit. And then you sent a link to your fucking breakdancing. Like, how self-absorbed do you have to be? Instead of seeing that, oh, she didn't even respond to my last text. Like, damn, she probably mad. Oh, anyway, here go my breakdancing video. Fuck out of here. So that told me something. Obviously, you can argue, oh, maybe they talked on the phone. Anyway, sure, if you want to reach that far. But given the receipt that she provided, given her demeanor, it just doesn't sound like, you know, he was present and he was this good dad. So I don't understand the point that Abba is trying to make. It's mainly Abba is trying to make it seem like, oh, he was there financially. So fucking what? There are a lot of people who are there financially for their kids, especially when they're paying child support. That is not by choice. Hello? Child support is ordered by the court. So you have to. They're taking the money directly from you. That's not something that he probably wanted to do. Especially he said he's paying $18,000 a month. Who the fuck want to pay $18,000 a month? Hello? He didn't want to do that. So bringing that up is irrelevant. Her main point was that he was not present in her life and that he went on to pursue breakdancing. And maybe, yeah, she didn't have all the details right because he's saying like, oh, I did that on the side or whatever the fuck. Irrelevant. The point is he wasn't in her goddamn life. Hello. So I don't know how we're trying to excuse that or being like, well, he was paying money. So fucking what? And I had the same energy for Monique. Go look up that reaction. Monique, she was a deadbeat. She was providing for her son as well. But I was on her head because I'm like, you were not there as a mother. That's what matters. That's the point that's being made. And no child is about to get online and blast their parent when they were there for them. That makes no fucking sense. I would never get online and blast my daddy when we have a good relationship and he's present in my life. What sense does that make? Hello? 2 + 2 is 4. Like, they just was biased in this video. It was irritating me, all right? But anyway, those are my thoughts. I said what the fuck I said. Y'all, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.